Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 156.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released January 14th, 2015, beginning alphabetically with Arrow Season 2.5 number 4. After battling a small army of Blood's followers, the Arrow finds himself face to face with the Huntress. But what is she doing in Starling City, and why does she want Oliver dead? Next, we have Astro City number 19. As her career may be ending, Coral looks back at her earliest days as a superhero, including the roots of her on-again, off-again romance with Crackerjack, plus Honor Guard and the Omega Rangers. We've also got Batgirl number 38. Things are going surprisingly well in Batgirl's new life, but nothing good ever lasts long in Gotham City, and the other yellow boot is about to drop hard. Next, we have Batman Eternal number 41. Nanites are tearing the Narrows apart. Can Red Robin stop them while the rest of the city burns? We've also got Constantine number 21. With legions of parademons on the attack, Constantine forges an alliance with Dr. Fate. But as time begins to run out, will they escape Earth 2 or help destroy it? Next, we have Earth 2 World's End number 15. The final fate of Earth 2's Clark Kent is revealed. We've also got Fables, The Wolf Among Us number 1. Even before the first issue of Fables, there were stories to be told, shadowy avenues to explore, and lives hanging in the balance. Bigby Wolf has seen plenty in his time as sheriff of Fabletown. Next, we have FBP Federal Bureau of Physics number 17. With the universe tearing itself apart at the seams, Adam is faced with a choice, either watch from the sidelines or join forces with a man he cannot trust. We've also got Grayson number 6. It's the battle you never thought you'd see as Grayson goes toe-to-toe with the Midnighter. Next, we have Green Lantern Corps number 38. The devastated Corps return to a universe that has grown much different and much more dangerous in their absence. John Stewart must lead the weakened Green Lanterns against a truly demonic threat expanding its dark reach across the cosmos. We've also got Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3, number 7. It all began when Superman learned that his wife Lois Lane was pregnant, but then came the Joker's terrible machinations and the horrible tragedy that took her life and destroyed Metropolis. From that moment, Superman and the world were changed forever. But suppose none of that had ever happened. Next, we have Justice League United number 8. The penultimate chapter of the Infinitus Saga is here as the fate of the future is decided in a battle between Justice League United and the Legion of Superheroes. We've also got Klarion number 4. Klarion does a very, very bad thing. Just how evil is Klarion and how much damage will he do? Find out in The Swarm Abides when Klarion drives the Devil's car and falls into the hell of his own making. Next, we've got Mortal Kombat X number 1. Get over here for an all-new digital first series set before the events of 2015's highly anticipated game Mortal Kombat X. Prepare yourself for the brutal adventures of all your favorite Mortal Kombat characters and witness the rise of the next generation of combatants. The premiere issue features 2 interlocking covers by superstar artist Ivan Reis. We've also got New 52 Futures End number 37. The war changed everyone and not for the better. After last issue's shocking ending made one hero a murderer, find out how far Constantine went to win and how Amethyst lost her magic. Don't miss the return to Gemworld. Next, we have New Suicide Squad number 6. Harley Quinn takes center stage. The squad's mission to China has gone to hell, and now an army of unstable super beings is trying to murder them and anything else that stands in their way. We've also got Scooby-Doo Where Are You number 53. When Scooby and the gang head down to Georgia to investigate a haunting in a stately southern mansion, their investigation is interrupted by a ghost hunting reality show created to solve the same case. Can the gang find a way to work around the TV crew and solve the mystery, or will both teams be overwhelmed by the terror of the Lady in Pink? Next, we have Smallville Season 11 Continuity number 2 of 4. Lois and Clark are forced to team up with a most unlikely ally, but how can they trust Lex Luthor? Then the Manhunter's back. Batman, Wonder Woman, and some of Superman's past allies defend Earth by fighting alongside Superman, united. We've also got Superman Wonder Woman number 15. Wonder Star's destiny is starting to become clear, and his path may lead to the end of humanity. Will Superman and Wonder Woman be able to prevent him from becoming what or who he's meant to be? And we've got World's Finest number 30. Terrible times are coming for Earth 2. A refugee from Apocalypse brings warnings of doom. An impatient emissary is determined to bring Superman back for her master. And Batman wonders if Terry Sloan plans to betray the world. The secret history of Superman and Batman moves towards its awful climax. Out in trades this week, we've got American Vampire Volume 7 hardcover. The first collection of American Vampire Second Cycle features issues 1 through 5 of the new series. When we meet Pearl again, it is in 1960s Kansas, an era fraught with fear of nuclear war, angry demonstrations, and vast social change. But what has changed in the years since the VMS attack, and where is Skinner Sweet? Next, we have Animal Man Volume 7 Red Plague trade paperback. Tragedy strikes Animal Man's daughter Maxine in these stories from issues 64 through 79, but is it the result of a government conspiracy? Animal Man attacks Washington, D.C. with an army of rats and birds. Then Animal Man forms a new religion and leads a group of followers intent on securing humanity's place in the mystic realm known as the Red. We've also got Batman Black and White Volume 4 trade paperback. The legendary Eisner Award-winning series Batman Black and White returns as a brand new volume featuring tales of the Dark Knight by some of comics' greatest writers and artists. Next, we have The Flash Volume 4 reverse trade paperback. In these stories from The Flash number 20 through 25 and 23.3 Reverse Flash, a Speed Force killer has left a trail of bodies in his wake and only Barry has the power to stop him. But when the killer stays one step ahead of him, Barry finds himself face to face with the Teen Titans and Kid Flash for the first time, which leads to a confrontation with Reverse Flash. We've also got Green Lantern Corps Volume 5 Uprising trade paperback. With the Corps under attack by the Khund and the shape-shifting Durlans in stories from Green Lantern Corps 28 through 34, Green Lantern 31 through 33, and Green Lantern Corps Annual number 2, John Stewart must unravel the mystery behind the destroyed sector houses. Next, we have Supergirl Volume 5 Red Daughter of Krypton trade paperback. Supergirl will burn down the universe before she lets another person tell her who she should be, and her journey as a Red Lantern begins here. The new chapter of Supergirl's life begins in issues 26 through 33, plus Green Lantern 28 and Red Lanterns 28 and 29. And we've got Trinity of Sin, The Phantom Stranger Volume 3, The Kraken Creation trade paperback. With the Justice League missing and the villains in control, Phantom Stranger must destroy evil itself. But to stop the crime syndicate, Deadman must take control of Aquaman's body. These stories from issues 12 through 22 and Trinity of Sin, Phantom Stranger Futures End number 1 guest star Pandora, Swamp Thing, Constantine, and others. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.